Hello, my name is Shreyans, and I'll straight away get to the point. You guys have been so helpful. So this is what I have. I have this main form which opens up initially when I start the database, and then I click on this change color scheme whenever I want to change the color scheme. And I can just browse and select the color scheme. So like right now the color scheme is green and orange, which was this number 63. If I go to here and then I press assign colors, it changes the theme of the entire thing. So that's why I want to change the controls dynamically so that I can have a theme which I can select for my entire database. And I created with the help of CyberCow's color picker code. And so right now, this is what I initially created, the code for how to change the properties of all the buttons and the forms. So I have this procedure called assign colors to all. So this is what I call. So you see how detailed this is and how unnecessary it was. I had to put the name of every button control and then change the color. And then whenever I would add new, I would have to do this whole exercise again. But with the help of Doug's suggestions, I was able to create this code right here. Button change everything param array, and it works wonderfully. So like right now I'm calling these procedures from the load section by saying call assigned colors to all, but now I can just do what Doug suggested, and I created this param array, and then I can call this thing right here. The only difference is that this button change everything procedure can only accept button names, but as you see up here, I have a few forms on my main form. These are the subforms on the main form whose details like the back color and the border color, there's a box on each of the subform, the back color of the box. I change it through code like right here. So I would like to create some sort of a param array where I can even put in the name of the subforms, or maybe a separate procedure like this. I tried to create like form change everything param array, just like up here I created button change everything param array. But I'm not able to figure this thing out, like how do I put the name of the subforms as the arguments. So what I want to do is some sort of a code where I can just call, like I can call button change everything to change the colors of the buttons. I can also call this form change everything to change the colors of the details of the forms. So this is one thing that I would like to do. Another thing that I want to do is just close this. So you see I have several forms. These are separate forms, these are not subforms which open through a button click procedure on the main form. So I want some sort of a theme where I can just assign colors to this thing, and I can change the theme like right here. So it changes here. Well, this didn't change because I don't have the code for the subforms param array, but it will change when I do. So I want some sort of a procedure where I can change the colors of different forms in different tables. So like in the load section of these forms, these different forms right here, in the load section of these forms, I can just add run that code to change the colors of the buttons on these forms. So what I want to do is how to code this thing in Access in VBA. So what I mean is when I go here in my module, and so you see how this is fixed to the form.mainForm.controls. So how can now I can go and write this thing in every form like right here, and then assign the buttons to that form. I can even create different procedures here with the names of these things, the forms.mainForm changing. But what I want is that some sort of a code where I can enter this form name and the code would run. So yeah, that's, I think I have been decently I don't know, you tell me if you have understood what I want to do. I would certainly love the help that you have given me so far, just a little more help, and I would be able to accomplish